Hello, lovelies.
Hi there, governor.
There is a random TikTok that you were watching last night that was like a script for you to read to see if you could be a good actor. It just like floats across, and he just randomly went British with it.
Okay. Look though, I read it, and because it was like a long rant, just like chewing somebody out for something. I don't know what it was from, but I just started reading it in British. Went to the comments. Everybody else was like, "Who else read this in British accent?" So I'm vibing with the TikTok people. Sometimes the comments are more entertaining than the video itself.
That's probably the case most of the time.
Yeah, there's a lady who her whole TikTok account consists of people like tagging her in videos to watch for her to read the comments. Like that's the whole spiel of her account, is reading comments.
Do it again. What? I love lovelies. I can't really do accents. Like I just, that was the extent of what I can do. Irish is difficult because it'll start slipping around
with
British,
yourself.
It'll go Scottish, it'll go Australian, transatlantic.
Yeah, because that's very similar.
You get country in there while you're at it.
That's just part of it.
I mean, we can do country pretty easily. Like that's so much of our family.
Oh yeah. Just get me around family for a couple hours and it just kind of devolves back into growing up in the woods.
I know these are probably either way up in like your parents' attic or gone forever, but I feel like you played me when we were dating a clip of you when you were like 13, 14, 15 or something, and you had a real strong country accent.
I was probably 15. That was the year that I got a camcorder for Christmas, and I immediately started making claymation videos with it using clay figurines, and I had Dragon Ball Z action figures at the time, so I would make claymation parody videos out of those. I wish I still had them, or maybe I don't. I don't know. It might be better left in memory. It's like, what is 15-year-old humor? What is my version of humor when I was 15 years old? Like, probably doesn't hold up.
I found I pulled out from the bin some old Tiger Weeklies to find some asinine astrology that you wrote last week.
Yeah, those don't hold up either.
And some of the articles that we wrote, I was just looking through. Your parents had like both of our articles like just marked off with like little Post-it notes in a lot of them.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, I'm sure they really cared about celebrity news and advice columns.
In college, we worked for the local weekly magazine, not the school paper, but like the alt paper around there.
The entertainment magazine.
Yeah, pretty much. And it doesn't exist anymore. So you can't find us. So don't even try.
Does the Reveille still exist?
That's the LSU paper, I'm sure it does. Like that's funded with our tax dollars, so I bet it does exist.
I have them over here. Did you want me to get one?
Nope. What kind of stream is that? You gonna read the paper to us?
No, show the paper.
No. She's gonna read it to you in an accent.
Gonna read one of them that I pulled was your shopping guide for like alternatives to iPods.
Oh yeah, remember back in the like
What
yeah,
did he
mid
suggest?
2000s that every freaking company was making an MP3 player. That was the thing. SanDisk, Dell made one. And then they made several actually. God, and I'm sure Sony had them. Yeah, it's like you can hold up to 40 billion songs on it. It's a lot. That was the thing.
Did they say that 40 billion songs?
How many years would it take for you to listen to 40 billion songs?
I don't know. Depends on how long they are. They're maybe 512 megabytes, 1 gigabyte, which I don't know. A song can be like 4 megabytes. That's not very many songs at all, actually. Man, I'm glad I don't live in the past. Technology is keeping up with my demands, apparently. Goro said they would say all sorts of things. It depends on how compressed the music is, right? Yeah, I guess you could put a bunch of MIDI files on there for sure. It's really bad sounding music.
Did you ever have any hit clips?
Were the hit clips the little pocket device where it played half a song, half of one song?
Yeah.
It's like a little cartridge you put in a little player, put your headphones on, and listen to this. What minute long? God,
I didn't have any, but there were lots of ads, and it certainly didn't last.
since I've seen worse. Ever watched a Bob Ross chat stream? Indeed. Today, yeah. If y'all ever watched Bob Ross, they're streaming like 24 hours a day with his old episodes, but they ain't got no mods in their chat. None. So
people just
do
kind
what
of
they do.
Say whatever they want.
Yep.
And then you actually followed a Bob Ross painting. Did you want to share the picture of it? Because it's not bad.
Show us.
Let me see if it's easily accessible.
You sent it today.
I'm not scrolling up in the goddamn group
Bump
chat.
it, Zenny, bump it.
Yeah, do that. That would be easy because I'm looking on Google Photos and I'm not seeing it immediately. I don't know when it's from. Scroll. Yeah. What year?
And we'll all be quiet while you scroll.
Yeah. Dead air is fucking awesome. I love that.
No, 5 seconds of silence. It is important to some people.
Surely there's been dead air today.
You know what we should say? Oh, look. We should just say Rasboras. You can't get it.
It's not nice.
But if anybody else needs it.
It's not nice.
Look, Annette bumped it for you.
Okay.
But you have to read what I said.
She said, cool.
And then Zen also bumped it.
Well, that's helpful. Okay. And I did this on paper. And want to waste a canvas on it because I didn't know if it was going to turn out well. But there you go. It's a Bob Ross. I couldn't tell you what episode. But look for the ones that have mountains.
You don't have them.
Look for the ones that have mountains and trees, very distinct.
Find the Bob Ross episode with the tree. Would you like to go through the participants list?
Probably.
Or not yet?
Okay.
How many hours did you spend doing this, though?
An episode is like 30 minutes.
Okay, but I didn't just follow along at his pace. He's putting the colors across the screen, and I'm gonna dig through and find the right colors and then substitute the colors because I don't have exactly what he has. I paused. I remember probably 2 hours I probably spent on it.
I remember you picked it and you wrote down all the colors, and we went to Michael's, and you were like, we need Prussian blue, we need this,
Maybe.
like, we got the specific things.
Maybe.
Ooh, Whip didn't want to hear you talk and put you on mute.
Accusing me of being muted.
Oh, yeah.
Watch, pause, try for half an hour, hit play again.
Yeah, kind of. Like, it's watch, pause, and do the thing he said to do, and then like it didn't come out right. Let me try that again, and then mess with it, make it worse, and then move on. So,
but it certainly took you less time than it would have taken you to like look at a picture of mountains and try to do it yourself.
Yeah, well, that's the thing about the Bob Ross style, the wet on wet. It's very meticulously planned. Like you have to know what layers you're going to start with, and then know the consistency of the layers, and know what pigment you're going to start with, and how they mix. So I was in one of the episodes today on the stream. He was like, I've probably done 20, 30,000 paintings. And I'm just thinking, I have not done 20, 30,000 of anything in my life. That's a lot of fucking paintings.
You know what Zenny should do? She should drop the bingo link. So if anyone wants to play bingo that hasn't already.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, here's my card. I've been waiting.
Panel mentions Rasboras.
I've been waiting for Rasboras to come up for quite a while.
Would you be upset if I told you someone said it today and you weren't listening?
I imagine it probably happened. Who said it and where and when?
It was Brian.
This morning.
You just need to stop working.
Sleepy. Well, I wasn't even working. I was sleeping because I was up late last night. Needed to get good sleep because I had a very, very important, super stressful meeting to run today. So I had to prioritize my beauty sleep.
I have a similar looking board. What is Scotty's favorite fish?
His favorite fish's name is Bill.
Mm-hmm.
And he goes up to the tank and he's like, hey, Billy Bobbo. And he makes all these like little faces at it and talks baby talk to Billy Bobbo.
Have you seen this happen?
Favorite fish. Yes.
Yeah.
Cool.
Steven, you need to either scooch over a little bit.
Yeah, we want to see all of you, not 50%.
Go. I can't pull Steven's internet plug without pulling mine. It's the same internet.
Killifish. There you go. You're welcome, Benjamin. Now, what I need from you, Benjamin, is to go live after this stream and just say Rasbora. Then you can end the stream, and that's all right.
Update on Lillian's newest critter. So she's been doing a good job pretty independently taking care of the gargoyle gecko. She's in her,
she has a name.
Yeah, Vicky.
Mm-hmm.
So she also shed like noticeably for the first time a few days ago, and her like skin, her shed skin was like hanging on a branch.
What was Lillian's first thought?
They on the internet it says that they eat their skin that they shed. So
she did, right? Because
yeah, I asked her if it was there the next day, and it wasn't.
Gross.
You say that word, but with your face, you look so thrilled. Like gross.
Wait, Zen, I have definitely said fuck already.
Have you?
Fuck,
I have now.
Wait.
Sometimes I eat their skin too. Crispy.
What is AFK? It's away from the keyboard.
Yeah. See, John was counting. How many times?
So there's another meaning for POS,
Point of sale?
but there's another
And
meaning for it.
piece of.
Shit.
Parent over shoulder.
Oh,
Oh.
never heard that one.
No, when I was chatting in AOL at age 11 and 12, it was PIR, parent in room.
Zenny understands.
And then the nightly
She's over
news
them
would be
shoulders
like,
a lot.
do you know these acronyms? Your children are chatting to predators and they're grooming them to teach them these acronyms. I mean,
You
probably
ever
partially true.
So whenever I was like, I don't know, 14, I went with my friend Rebecca to a movie where she had met someone on the internet and she was supposed to meet them at this movie theater.
Was he
But
40?
obviously she couldn't tell her mom, like, I'm going to go meet a stranger from the internet
So you were the
at a movie
beard?
theater. So she said that we wanted to go see a movie. And so I went with her. And then we never saw this person, whether it was another 14-year-old boy or
They saw
an
you. They were
adult
sitting
creepy
right next
man.
to you. They were
Ooh.
sitting next to you during the movie and you just never knew it.
And
What does that mean? Their mom found out and said no, or did they see her and was like, nah?
I don't know. And like literally Rebecca's mom like dropped us off and left us at the theater alone. Like didn't even
Bye,
I had
Mom, gonna get
brothers.
trafficked.
I couldn't go to the movies unless I had one or both my brothers come with me, even if I was
See
going
you
with
on
my
the dark
friends.
web.
Safety in numbers.
He wasn't prepared to nap both of us.
That's true. Very true. You're gonna save that girl's life.
Maybe.
Well.
And then she was in our wedding and I was in her wedding.
Oh, cool.
So
How tall is she?
Just
like 5'8", maybe.
somewhere between 5'0" and 5'11".
Probably.
I mean,
the
no, she's
napper
not as
probably thought you
tall.
were the younger sister and was like,
Oh, well, at 14, I mean, I was the same height I am now, and Rebecca was probably closer to my height because I just stopped growing and other people didn't.
All right. Participants. Kara C, Linda Worth, Zen Ginger, Silver Creek's Wildlife, Boots Cats, Whips World. Man, this really is weird, not in alphabetical order. Foxy wasn't lying. She said next week everybody's got to show up in alphabetical order for her. I agree. Only Oscars, Fish and Things Orlando, TJ Autocross, Oink Master Supreme Forever, Merrick T, Big Steve's Glassbox Creations, Nathan Hovey, Dennis Christensen, Mark Sterlson, Nancy B in Tennessee, Professor Fish Tanks, Coro Works, I'm Legacy LLC, Benjamin Peters, Fishfam Link, Shady Grady, Empire of Dirt Aquatics, Lumpy Dog, All Things Fish. How is wherever the hell you are, Mike? Scotty the Fish Freak,
Guam?
My Fish Tanks Aquatics. He's in Guam?
Is it Guam?
He was in Japan the other day. I don't know.
I thought you called him Mom.
Yeah. Mike is my mom.
Where are you, Mommy? Our Aquatic Universe with Mike B, Vibes Aquatics, SC Cat House, Brickley Bell, Kelly Foreman, Dee Dee's Fin Den, Mystery Snail Gardens, and Foxy's Fishes. And well, it'll just like, I just keep it open. It'll populate automatically as people come in. I won't miss anybody unless Google mods them.
Oh.
Without
Chat
taking
doesn't know where I went on Saturday.
Chat doesn't know where you went?
No, but you guys do.
Yeah. Do you want to talk about it?
I don't remember. I know you went a place.
I will only talk about it if Steven remembers.
Oh shit.
Welcome in, Larry D.
I remember. It was wet.
It hit the spot
You got your spot wet.
for the first time.
Which is crazy. You live really close to there. I went before you.
Across the bridge.
And you didn't even fucking go with me.
Me and Jenna send bridge pictures to each other anytime we cross bridges.
Cross the bridge.
Yeah. So the bestie came and kidnapped me, and we were in Portland and everything already. And she just happened to remember where the wet spot was and was like, "Hey, it's only a couple minutes away from where we are now. Do you just want to stop there?" I was like, "Let's do it." And I went to the wet spot for the first time.
And what did you think of it?
The snail representation is lacking, but damn, it's a lot of fish and a lot of tanks.
That's
the
just
biggest
their retail
fish
location.
store. Yeah, that's the biggest fish store I have been in. So
it's nice. I enjoyed it. I didn't even like when I went there, I filmed like maybe 5 minutes and then I'm like, there is a lot here. I don't know when I'm going to come back. I'm just going to like be here as a person and just walk around and look. Cause
their tanks are nicely stocked too. It's not like they're like one fish in a tank. Like they're stocked. Except for with the puffers, they're lonely.
Did you see any fish that you were interested in? If you wouldn't have been like going and do
little
stuff?
ghost knives.
They are cute when they're little.
I think they're cute. They're cute when they're big too.
Yeah. I just wish they would wish it would show itself more.
They had a good variety of Corys.
Yeah.
I didn't see any saltwater, so if they have saltwater, I didn't see it.
I don't think
they. Okay.
But yeah, that's their retail location. They have what I am told is a larger warehouse facility somewhere else that they use for shipping their fish out. I don't know how you get access to it. I know some people have. I remember, I don't know the lore of Wet Spot. Something about how one owner like just despised YouTubers, and I mean I don't blame him. But
I blame Cora.
There's like another manager or something that's all YouTuber friendly, because I mean it is helpful like to have social media people there to give exposure. Tiny barbells and wiggle butts.
Yeah, Zen is saying that her pygmy trio is still dancing and happy.
Good. Do you know if they're male or female, Zinger? Like maybe they'll breed for you, get some more. What, more people? Larry D.
I already said hi to Larry D.
I'm saying hi, Larry D.
I was just saying, while people are talking about fish, we have the secret word, but today, and maybe for a bit, Aquarium Background Tape sent Fishfam Link 40 packages of Aquarium Background Tape.
Aquarium Background Tape sent Aquarium Background Tape.
Yes. And so if you say the secret word today, that's going to trigger a flash giveaway. So not for the person who says the secret word, but it will start the giveaway and then it will be random. If you say the secret word, you still get 5 points.
Yeah.
But just to encourage people to keep talking about fish.
And fishy things.
23 pretentious phrases that people with high IQs use too much. Ready?
Okay.
Let's consider the evidence.
To be determined.
You pretentious asshole looking at evidence. According to the data, again, what's wrong with looking at data?
Jenna,
Hey,
are you pretentious? Because this sounds a lot like you.
I
Targeted.
guess Steven has been looking up things like behind my back.
If I'm married to a pretentious woman, here are 23 signs. Okay, we'll get to that, Cora. We'll get to your bingo. Hold on. From another perspective is one. In the long run.
Rachel has a question too.
What? Favorite lie? Nope. Hold on.
They setting you up.
Correlation does not imply causation.
No, he said this is secret word fishing.
Okay. Correlation does not equal causation. That's a fallacy. Let's define our terms. Is there a consensus? What are the implications? That's an interesting hypothesis. Can we quantify that? What's the counter argument? Let's think critically. What does the research say? This requires further investigation. That's beyond the scope of this discussion. That's a simplification. I understand, but in theory, however, I say that. It's relative.
You say in theory, however.
I don't know if
that
I put
I've
the
ever heard
however
you
in
say
there.
that.
I do say in theory a lot. A priori.
Hey,
What?
Welcome in JNN Aquatics.
I'm reading a stupid article. Hold on. To play devil's advocate, and let's deconstruct that. Oh, even better. Let's unpack that.
I just like that it said, I understand, but like you're not allowed to like take someone's feelings into consideration.
Welcome, Janin. Now,
okay, answer. What is your favorite stem plant and how do you propagate it?
Well, my favorite stem plant, I think that changes. No, I can't pick a favorite stem plant.
But they're all propagated the same. Yeah.
I will name a stem plant for you. Pogostemon helferi. It requires CO2 and highlight for it to look good. You propagate it by clipping it at a node, and there you go. Bingo for you. Favorite live food. What?
Coro asked FFL 8 Ball, can you tell me the secret word? And he said, as I see it, yes.
Good job. Oh, Foxy said, I thought AR was your favorite stem. I do like it whenever I can get it to do well. But it's sometimes if I'm neglecting it, it looks like shit. And I don't like stems that require that much attention. So yeah. Rocky and Miles, welcome. Favorite live food to culture. Man, that's a tough one. It's either brine shrimp or grindle worms. Brine shrimp requires more of a like daily effort. Grindle worms are a little more like set it and forget it, feed every couple of days type of thing. So it's a toss up.
And did you say what AR is? It's
alternate Thera. Yeah.
Are there any epiphytes that I wish I could have? What epiphytes do we not have? We have a lot of different varieties of boost. We have a few different varieties of Anubias. We
don't have any air plants.
Yeah, I don't want any air plants. We have Java Fern. Do we have Java Fern Trident as well?
I think so. Buried somewhere among Java Fern.
I mean, the plant that I want to have, but clearly cannot have, is Madagascar lace leaf.
You mean banana plants?
No.
We need a colder tank.
Do you have any advice on this?
I wish this detritus would go away from the plants. Look at your flow. Whenever you do a water change, if you have a turkey baster, just start blasting all the leaves.
Fertilizer
with turkey baster. Less tasty fertilizer.
Wow.
Oh, wait.
Oh, Coral figured it out. I don't have enough fry to utilize them. LMAO. Okay, so since this is so enter hashtag tape for a chance to win. I don't know how long. I don't know if this is automated. I don't know
It
what's
is not.
happening. So hurry.
It is
Any,
not.
What are you even supposed to do with vinegar eels? I don't have enough fry to utilize them. I have 2 vinegar eel cultures. I have more vinegar eels than I plan to use. But the good thing about vinegar eels is if you do have fry and you want to feed them, you don't have to like feed just enough for them to eat in that day. They will live like a week just in the water column. They'll kind of spend most of their time at the top, but like they'll live for a while. So you can give them a week's worth of food or 4 or 5 days worth of food.
Yeah.
So that's one good thing about them. Welcome Hip Hop Hillbilly and Darlene's Tanks.
And Coro does still get his 5 points for saying it.
That's right.
By the way, this is the 3rd week that fry was the secret word. Remember 2 weeks ago, whenever you're like, we don't have a secret word. And I'm like, oh yeah, Matt messaged me about that and just suggested a word. And I said, okay. And that was it.
Well, there it is. I can't believe it took that long to say fry.
He asked me yesterday, he said, do we need to switch up the secret word to something easier? And Stephen was like, I don't know why nobody has said fry. Like, we literally talked about our Adolphoi having fry.
I guess because a lot of people just say babies. Speaking of which, does Zen answer me? I was asking her if it's the if she had male and female. But
she said that they were chunky, so she thinks that they might be female.
Do we answer this?
No.
So Zen says, with higher tech tanks, what's the biggest problem you see newcomers have? And do you believe in EI dosing, or do you prefer a more regulated fertilization method? The biggest problem with higher tech tanks, probably fertilization, because what you have to recognize when you start injecting CO2 is that everything in your tank now has the building blocks to consume, to photosynthesize, like to a degree tenfold without injected CO2, like versus without injected CO2. So if you are not giving all the fertilizer to your plants and you have an algae, well, if you're not giving all the fertilizer to your plants, like in abundance, then what you'll end up with is one type of nutrient that is lingering in your tank. Plants need the entire spectrum of nutrients to grow properly. Algae does not. Algae can take advantage of phosphate or nitrate or like iron, whatever else is in there. Doesn't need it all. It's a very simple organism and it grows really fast. So I guess I would say making sure that all of the available nutrients are there. So I would say I do believe in EI dosing as long as you're willing to do the water changes, because if you let the nutrients sit in there, then you're still going to have an algae problem. So I guess that's the thing, is like people who do injected CO2 don't realize that it's not going to stop the algae. And in fact, the algae will be more than happy to take advantage of it just as much as the plants. Okie dokie.
You should read Oinky's message now.
What did Oinky say? If you haven't already, please follow this link to set up your reminder for tomorrow. TJ Autocross is sponsoring a giveaway from Fishfam Link.
So
Indeed.
almost. TJ Autocross is shopping, but Mystery Snail Guardian sponsored the giveaway.
Oh, I just read the thing. Should have corrected it. She
It's the
told
same
me to
thing.
read it.
It's the same thing.
Yeah.
In any case, there's a giveaway tomorrow on the Fishfam Link channel.
We already have at least 3 more giveaways set. So we know what May is going to be and what June is going to be. And then we also have one on reserve that can be for July. But if anyone would like to sponsor a giveaway, contact us. And you can shop if you'd like. If you don't want to be on stream, but you would like to sponsor, you can just sponsor and ask us to find someone to shop for you, or you can give us a suggestion and we can get that set up. Where is the giveaway from?
So the giveaway is to the Keystone Clash for $100. So you can either pick one of the many things you can sponsor and sponsor something under your name, or you can get a full weekend registration.
It's pretty good.
So, yeah.
Welcome in, Elfish. Thanks.
Elfish. Nathan wants to shop. What are you going to shop for? So Zen said, oh, and I said I thought the Pygmaeus were all female because they're fat as fuck, but I saw what I thought was definitive T poses, so I think maybe one's a male at least. That would be nice. I don't know what the proper ratio is like for good spawning with Corys. I know it's like more males than females, something like that. But what do I know? I can't fucking get a Dolphoid to grow. I'm so bad. I can like I've spawned and raised other corridors. A Dolphoid, no. Just from Googling, it's possible that they just don't want prepared foods. Like I've given them golden pearls, the co-op fry food, ground up and powdered flake food of all sorts, Sarah first bites, whatever else. I don't even know. A lot. And I have given them baby brine shrimp, but not regularly. Like I wasn't consistently hatching them because I thought, like every other Cory that I've ever raised, they would eat prepared foods. Google suggests that maybe they're a little more picky. And no, I'm not going to do that, Coro. That's no. Blackworm farm, too much work.
So I think I have the phrase correct. Do you think it's time to try to draw?
Okay, yeah, let's go for it.
Let's see if
FFL,
it does it.
Pick someone from chat who said hashtag tape, and it has selected.
Welcome in, Gordon.
Welcome, Aquarium Talk TV. It's taking a sweet ass time.
Or I typed it wrong, but we can always pull up the giveaway tool if we need to. Because I have not seen Matt, and he might have taken a nap.
Foxy says try powdered Hikari carnivore pellets. Okay, I do have Massivore Delights. Is that the same thing? Or do I need to go get something else? And Nancy says, sounds like a vinegar eels are needed. And I've got those going. So that might be what I try next. What I wonder, though, about vinegar eels and any live food that doesn't stay at the bottom, do the fry actually, the Cory fry, do they get to it? Or, like, is that not an ideal food to feed a bottom feeder like that? Because vinegar eels, they're not going to spend any time at the bottom. They immediately go up for oxygen. They spend their time at the top. So that's what I worry about. Even when I feed baby brine shrimp to corridors, I turn off the filter just so like they spend a little bit of time at the bottom for the Corys to get to them. Except for the longfin paleotis, they don't give a shit where their food is. They will get it. They will get the food. Let's see. Have I tried Sarah Vi Formo tabs? I have not. They crush into powder. Ask my Pygmaeus and pandas and stir by. I love it. Okay. Panda babies ate it regularly. Sarah Vi Formo. Let me write that down or type that out.
Matt, since you're here, what is the correct thing?
May not be working.
Because it's not that.
Massive Order Light is too big, but can it be powdered? Because that's what was being suggested. Was like I got a mortar and pestle. I can powder anything if I've got the strength for it. Yeah, didn't like that command. Yeah, Jenna's doing that. Welcome, Laura. Smaller species of Daphnia. Possibly. I mean, vinegar eels are tiny. I don't know. You can also shock the BBS with cold water to keep them on the bottom. Oh. Well, isn't that a neat trick? Okay. I could do that for sure. It's very soft. Maybe cut it up. I have 5 eggs right now in the breeding ring for Adolphoi. Like I have figured out how to make them spawn. It took me a while, but now they spawn regularly. I just got to like make the babies live. SC Cat House, congratulations.
And you have his address, right? Also, Matt, can you add this command to the FAQ? Because I was in the FAQ and it just says pick someone from chat, but it doesn't have the that said part. So I might remember it for next time, but I didn't remember it because it's been a while.
Cat House wins some tape to tape a background. FFL lied.
It says up to 75 gallons. So
Shady Grady puts the BBS in the fridge to cool them to go to the bottom of the breeder box or tank. Cool. All right. I'm going to start doing that. I didn't even think about that. Like my process for harvesting baby brine is I strain them through like this little double net thing that even separates the eggs and the like the little capsulated eggs. But I also heard Brian Peplin talking about hatchable decapsulated eggs from Brine Shrimp Direct. So I got to try those. I've been using the co-op brine shrimp eggs and they've given me the best hatch rate that I've had from any other brand that I've tried, but I haven't tried the decapsulated ones. And that seems like it's way more convenient.
Yeah.
Yeah, screw the shells for sure. Only ones we use, very high hatch rate. Absolutely. Like you said, I wanted to thank you again for the canister of ultra fresh shrimp wafers you sent me. All my fish love them, including ghost knife noshing in my hand. That drove me to tears. Nice hand feeding the ghost knife.
So, what are the chances we get a double wedding at the Clash?
An Oinky Ed and a Foxy Peplin. I want to know the wedding plans, and are we invited to Foxy and Peplin's wedding?
Kelly and Jake also get married, and we have a triple wedding.
Yes.
Anybody else on the edge of engagement?
We got to set up that dating thing for Scotty, and maybe we can add him to the list.
Shady Grady uses golden pearls from Ken's. Yep, me too. Brine Shrimp Direct has them every time we need them. Nice. Doesn't bleach help with brine shrimp hatch rates, like rinsing them or something? I don't dechlorinate the water when I set up the hatchery. I know that chlorine, bleach, or whatever is part of like the decapsulation process, but I'm not doing that. Like DIY is fun, but geez, no. I need to be more consistent with hatching them every day in the first place. Nathan says if y'all pay for the trip, I'll propose to my girl at the Clash. Nice.
I think if you tell your girlfriend that, maybe she will make the trip to the Clash happen for you. The exchange program for wives. Who's exchanging their wives to Scotty?
No, he's just gonna get a mail order bride. No, he wants a housewife, so he wants to be a housewife, so he needs a sugar mama.
He wants to be a housewife.
Yes, he wants to be a housewife. He wants to stay
at home.
Husband. A house husband. Take care of the fish tanks.
Oh, God.
Cook dinner. So we got to find him a sugar mama.
Do you say welcome? I'm looking at the participants list.
Laura,
Bluefish, And Liquid Zoo OnlyFans popped in. DJ Guppy Fish popped in. Lando is back. I don't know where you went, Lando, but it's not acceptable.
Mine won't make the trip to Findig happen for that deal. Nathan, it's all on you. Yeah, he wants my job.
Hey, took your derb. Took your derb. Scotty would make a great housewife. Housewives, don't they know? Aren't they supposed to know how to cook a variety of things, though?
But he needs to have the time to sit at home.
Yeah.
And
so
cookbook and
what if we just do speed dating? But the speed dating is just women sitting at tables, and Scotty just goes from table to table.
What if the matchmaking was entirely dependent on what kind of fish you like?
He likes every fish, though. Any woman would apply.
Onlykillies.com. Picturing Scotty in a French maid outfit is hurting my brain. Zen, you know what I said.
Steven says he would be dead by now if his wife didn't cook. He would forget to cook for himself.
I said housewives, all right? I figure that if we're talking about... God, don't cancel me. We're talking about the traditional role. If we're going to put women and men in their traditional roles. Not that I necessarily believe that should be the case. And
that's just how it is in your house.
I respect women. No one respects women more than I do.
No one?
I apologize.
Not even other women?
Jenna, you don't respect me as much as
Steven does. Hey, why don't you read this comment out loud?
Fish matching wouldn't work. Pep likes cichlids. I like raspberries. Foxy, were you here when I shared my bingo card? If not, I'll share it again. Look what I need. Look what I need. I'm sure I could have marked it at some point. I wasn't very attentive today. I suck. Scotty can't find his curtains. A woman could. Housewife could. Housewife knows where all that shit is.
Oh my God. Scotty couldn't find the wristbands, and neither could like 3 other men. And Annette spent like 5 seconds looking for them at the Clash and was like, are they in the bin?
They're right there.
Are they in the bin with stuff for the Clash? Yes, right on top.
Oh, Coro making me Google. EvoPsych, evolutionary psychology, is a theoretical approach in the psychology that examines cognition and behavior from a modern evolutionary perspective. And blah, 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 blah. Yeah. Look with your special eyes.
Is housewife a day job for bingo purposes? If that's their day job.
I definitely am not saying housewife with disdain. My mother was a housewife. That was what she did. And I am very thankful for that.
Welcome in, Big
Jenna,
Cat.
How was your weather on Wednesday, Jenna?
It was not as bad as projected. So if you didn't see the puzzle stream, I was off work. The kids were off school because we were supposed to get severe storms, tornado warning. And it rained. It certainly rained. The electricity like flickered but never went out. And then it stopped raining around like 1 p.m. and everything was fine. And then it was really windy yesterday and like a bunch of limbs fell yesterday, but we still had to work. I mean, nothing bad happened, but I just had to move a bunch of limbs out of the driveway.
Yeah.
Are you disappointed you didn't get to use your handy dandy flashlight?
No. That would have been. Slidell got demolished by a tornado. I saw clips of New Orleans had a lot of flooding as well.
Yeah, Brooklyn sent me something that was like around here. I told her it wasn't bad, and she said, "Are you sure?" Because she knew I didn't go outside. I didn't hear anything, so I assume everything was okay. Welcome in Daniel Velez and Mountain Greenery. Jeff said, "I'm really confident Foxy mentioned Raspberry in her stream today." I know. That's what I'm told. I wasn't there. I slept. I slept through Foxy's stream. I slept through Whip's stream. And then I slept through part of John's stream. And then I had to get up and run a meeting. And I didn't get to see any freaking streams today.
I thought you were going to say run a marathon.
I would never say that in regards to myself. Run a marathon.
The only marathon that I've ever, well, actually, I've done a couple. The main one that like I signed myself up for was the mud run. It's where it's got all the obstacle courses and stuff you got to go through.
But was that 26 miles?
No.
That's what a marathon is.
Yeah. 26.4 or something. Marathon. Isn't it? It's a little over 26.
No.
Do replays count for bingo? No, they do not.
You got to be live. Now, if the stream is live and you might have a hunch they mentioned something earlier in the stream, but you missed it, you are allowed to scroll back in the stream and listen to it as long as it's still live. But also, low stakes and 0 stakes bingo, you can cheat if you really want to.
Yeah, then he's a big old cheater.
But you have to live with yourself that you cheated.
You do. Santa Claus is watching as well. So 26.2 miles.
Okay, 26.2. How is the new roof holding up with the wind and rain? Like for our patio?
New patio is great.
Fine. We have to put the stuff back in it, but they finished it like a week and a half ago.
Yeah.
So.
How does Scotty pronounce that crypt? Which crypt? Oh, what is your favorite kind of crypt? My favorite kind of crypt, Nurii Rosen Maiden. And I hope he would pronounce it just like that since he just heard me say it.
No cheating. Oh. Some of us are working really hard. Yeah, Rachel is working very hard at bingo.
She's working too hard. We need to slow her down. I heard that Rachel's about to have sort of a life soon and may not be in all the streams. So
she'll just be watching quietly and marking squares, not saying anything.
We'll see her presence on the bingo leaderboard. I think Coro would like me to say Nurii Rosenmaden or Cryptocorini. How about that? Wind Daddy. That's a good one. Crypt Wind Daddy. Not phonetic at all.
Hey, speaking of rasboras, didn't we get some rasboras?
Yep. Berkeley has been breaking down a lot of tanks in her fish room in preparation to remodel the kitchen and living room. So
is she eventually going to put them back up?
I think probably at a slower pace, because all the tanks that she's broken down, she's actually selling them on Marketplace, and she's going to replace them with nicer tanks. Like she has a 14-gallon cube for sale, but it's like the paper thin glass, like super thin glass. And she'll probably get fancier, low iron, thicker glass tanks to do a nice scape on. But as she decides to, I don't know if she's going to want the fish back, but she can have them back if she wants. Benjamin Peters, member for 7 months. Click in a box. Thank you. And thank you, Matt, for gifting 10 memberships. I got to go over on the YouTube side and see who got all them memberships. They went to Mountain Greenery, Fish and Things Orlando, LJ Shrimp, Johnny, and James H. Passing Win, 186 Element, Elaine, Nano Cream Guy, Sandy Dowdy. Sweet.
That's how he buys his friends.
Try to keep me from paying that shipping. Oh. I can't refund you.
It's ridiculous.
He's a ridiculous person.
I know. Did you exchange goods or services or monetary exchange for those raspberries? No, it was just a gift of friendship, and also she didn't have anywhere else to put them.
I haven't bought shit for aquatic purchases, so barking up the wrong tree. I really haven't. But yeah, Berkeley, she brought over like 20 something Phoenix raspberries, maybe a couple of them were chilies and they hybridized and whatnot, and then some yellow shrimp and another dozen pygmies. I have a lot of pygmies. I have like 40 pygmy cories.
Do they like goldfish?
Do pygmy cories like goldfish?
They probably wouldn't care, but they're small. And
they are really small. I would actually be
smaller
concerned.
than guppies?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Aww.
They're tiny. Like the males especially are really little.
Are they like shrimp size?
Yeah. In fact, I have some neocaradinas in the pygmy tank that are larger than the pygmies. It's strange. Foxy has not enough pygmies. I know. Like, I feel like there is no limit to the amount of pygmy cories. I have probably 30 in a 9-gallon tank right now, and it doesn't seem like I have shit in there. You would think you would put that on paper and you would be like, that's overstocked. It's not even a little bit. Camille Ian, welcome.
And
that's
Geek
a
Boy.
new name. And Geek Boy, welcome. Does anyone have an opinion on tank mates for trout goodeids? I have many and don't necessarily want a species only tank. Just thinking a few eels to keep fry down. Opinions. I've never kept trout goodeids. So probably somebody in chat could help you with that. I know that they are live bears and they are probably a decent sized fish. They probably go well with a good bit of different tank mates. Geeks got
what type
rum
of eels? Like the dwarf red tail eels?
That's the only eel that I have experience keeping is the dwarf red tail eel, and they are fantastic.
Is it time for button clicking?
No, it's time for logos.
That's a button.
Big Steve's good. There is no logo button.
I don't have a button.
Big Steve says, I have Pseudomagills with my trout goodeids and Pandagara. So it sounds like they're compatible with pretty much anything around that size, like not eating size. Have you ever had to treat an Epistylus outbreak? I have not, Oinky, and I'm thankful for that because I would probably fail hard at it. That sucks, though.
Mike asked, what exactly is background tape? So
think about it. Think about it, Mike. Think about those words. Think about those words.
It is tape you shall use on your tank
to affix a background.
A background.
Yeah. So I have not opened a package of it because that's special.
It's not for us.
It's not. Yeah, exactly. So I haven't got to play with it. So I don't know what makes it special. Do you know what makes it special?
So it is supposed to be invisible. So you can
literally
put it
saw
directly
it
on. You saw the package. You didn't see the tape. You do not see the tape inside this package. It's also adjustable, so you can remove it and move it around. So it's not, and it's waterproof. So you put it on your tank directly and then stick your background against it instead of like having to tape it around or use like oil or water and get a credit card out.
That's cool.
So
Alrighty.
see,
Well,
if Geek Boy knows, he didn't see the tape because it's invisible.
what if it's just an empty package? What if you got duped? How do you find it again to move it? Poking holes.
Who actually
in this
uses
hole.
backgrounds? We have
a few.
A few backgrounds. So the one
We have one from
behind
Silver
me,
Creek that's pretty badass.
Yeah. Well, the one behind me in that tank is a background. It's like a frosted sheet background that you shine the light on.
All right. Make everybody refresh. Tell me who this is.
Wait, refresh.
Yeah, free. Scotch free. No such thing. The Emperor's new clothes are quite spiffy, wouldn't you say? Yeah, Cat House says I have about 50 CPDs in a 10-gallon. They might equal the bio load of maybe 1, maybe 2 bristlenose. And I have like 25 to 30 little rasboras now in the 10-gallon and wouldn't even know they were there. Oh, wow, that was quick.
Okay, yeah. Sorry, Annette, you didn't get it. But Nathan, Linda, and Zen.
Nathan.
See, I'm so used to his magic carp one that I wouldn't have even thought of this one.
Linda and
Zen.
Zen, you got 119 points.
Nathan said, "Yay, I have points."
Yeah, you do. You're on the board now.
You got 4 points from that.
It is an AI generated pizza fish. That is fucking freaky and delicious looking at the same time.
It's kind of like a Hot Pocket.
Yeah.
In fish shape.
A horrible, horrible Hot Pocket.
Is
one
the
olive.
The one that you showed me second?
It can be. It's a bit of a troll one. Oh yeah, we can do that one. Yeah, it is second.
Okay.
Are you ready?
Yeah.
No.
It's gonna be easy. Who's that? Who is it?
Did I get it?
No.
Nathan, your logo is very green. Everyone thinking it's Jeff's mine. Coro vibes. Coro.
It's not
Gina. Gina thinks it's
not
three
that
green
one
hearts. Welcome, Gina. That's Scotty's wipes.
No.
I think if you guess Coro one more time, that might be the answer.
Well, we're thinking if we say something will magically appear.
Yeah. Okay. Moving on. Wait. Come on. There we go. That helps, right? I think someone's gonna get it. I think this is
Annette got it.
Yeah.
Whoa. Wait, did she get it for the 3-point one?
No.
Yeah.
Maybe.
No. Yeah.
No, I don't know. I wasn't paying attention.
I'm giving you 3 points. You have 35 points now.
Annette's a puzzle beast.
Indeed. Puzzles are hard. Yep, no one's getting it.
Anyone else?
2 points. Now this is surely even Lillian, if she's listening, she'll chime in. She'll know what it is.
She'd get it the first round. She'd blink and know what it was.
Lillian's not listening. Probably. Oh, do anyone need the bingo square? We have 56 people watching right now.
Have we gotten to the bottom of chat yet?
We're always at the bottom of the chat. It stresses me out if I'm not at the bottom of the chat. I'm fortunate enough to say, like, we're at the bottom of the chat. Okay, yeah. J-Rock, we got plenty of people now. Linda. What is this? 2 points. Okay, Linda's got 11 points now. Who else? Lando. Linda, you know how you're on the board now.
And Rachel.
Boots Cats. You know, Eric was supposed to join us.
Then little kids aren't letting him go.
He sent a message. His computer's updating. I thought that was not going to take but like 10 minutes, but here we are, an hour into the stream, and he's not here.
He'd still come. Come, Eric.
He fell asleep
wearing your shirt bat signal
last week. Come on, Eric, update that computer.
He'll just have to make it up to me with a puzzle stream.
J-Rock does stuff.
Can you imagine Eric and his ADHD trying to like do a puzzle?
We did that for 4 hours, and then you had to go. And then I moved the puzzle to our room so I could like be off of the floor, and worked on it for another like hour and a half.
And I helped, sort of.
Oh slightly. No. These ones?
He'd be an hour behind in chat, so it's like he's here anyway.
This is a tough one. Just wait. What is pixelated right now is not helpful. Let's see. Salient, Jeff, Gina, Melvin. I think Gina's just saying hi to Melvin. Fathom, Ian. Nathan still thinks it's his. Sandy Dowdy, Nathan Zen, Fathom.
Yes, Annette, the last one.
Really? What? Really?
Yeah.
How?
Oh. Let's see, that was my 1, 2, 3, 4, 5th guess.
That's insane. Yeah. Okay. We're going on to 3 points. See, I pixelated the pointillism. That's how impossible it was supposed to be. Jenna, are you sending her the answers?
I am not.
Jenna would never be that unethical, even if I begged.
Are you beaming the answers to her psychically?
Maybe. I told you I'm in her head. Like, she just has to look at me and I know what she's thinking. Hold on, I'm beaming answers to other people.
Acceptably difficult.
Don't move on.
Yeah, I know. Zen. Just Zen.
No, and Shady Grady.
Oh, Shady Grady. Nice. Okay.
Oh, there you go.
Zen's got 122, and Shady now has 10 points. Welcome to the double digits. Cool. And
what, you're not gonna show.
Oh my God! I forgot. I have to prove. Prove
it.
Ta-da! Okay.
I knew I should copy. But you don't know who to copy.
Who you copy, Zen?
Sometimes she's wrong.
Who dat? Zen just went with the dark blue ones. Yeah, if you scroll down the cheat sheet, I guess if you just kind of see some general colors, that should help. That
June.
is an anal pic. I would never share such a thing publicly. Let's see. Oh, wow.
Does Zenny get it already?
No, but Rocky and Miles and Rachel and Lando. I think those are the three.
Yep. Those are the three.
Okay. Rocky and Miles. Rachel. And Lando. Well done. I didn't think it would be that easy.
Yeah.
Lando stopped copying.
There were lots of guesses he had to strategically copy if he did, because a lot more people were saying Xanadu.
I do really bad at the pictured logos where it's like an actual picture. It's my downfall.
Didn't even get my. Linda said I didn't even get my own. And I didn't pick a particular stream. I think I picked comments from Whip's replay and KJE's pop up today. Those were the, and you know, like KJE's pop up, I just picked KJE for one of them because lazy. Is there a FFL command that will make my answer automatically copy Zen's? FFL, what Zen said. All right.
Okay. Now push a button.
Button.
Do you know that last week we had an Oscar and June wasn't even here?
She saw it though. She caught the replay. I told her, like, you better go back and look at that Oscar.
Should I start blurting out what I think they are?
Oh my God.
It looks like
you don't know.
A live bear. It's a platy.
I mean, be more specific.
That's as specific as I can get.
Well, you lose.
Blue moon platy. Blue starlight.
I mean, those are great common names that you just made up. They're perfectly valid if you want to sell platies. You can. Yeah, okay. I'm seeing it now.
The Elsa platy. Let it go platy. Let it go platy.
It's a Disney platy.
Oh, it's the Mickey Mouse platy.
Yeah, but too late.
Well, yeah.
We got Johnny, Laura, and Scotty.
Yeah. The blue was less important than the Mickey Mouse. You just picked blue.
I just picked a blue one because it was blue. And I like blue.
And Steven drew it because he did the X scales.
It's my thing. And Laura, welcome to the board. You got a point. What's the difference between Wag and Mickey? I don't know.
Well, I think all Mickey Mouse platies have that. You put it away right as I was saying. They have the Mickey Mouse shape on the tail.
Yeah, I don't know if there's a. Hold on. Okay, there you go. Yeah, I mean that's the distinctive marking. It makes it with Mickey Mouse. And we
got the theme.
Rachel, nice. Yep, very simple theme. They don't all have to be complicated.
You
So
better have
think
done a
about,
snail.
think about all your live bears.
Better be a snail in here
You better done a snail.
watching you.
Okay. Wait, there we go. Okay. Second. Wait, did Nancy get it already? Hold on. Let's scroll up. Oh, she did. She was so early that we missed it. Nancy, you get 2 points because we fucked up. Now you have 40 points. How you like that?
No, they can't just guess. They gotta wait for the color to come in, and they gotta get the correct color morph.
Brooke Lee said, my mama asked which of the shirts on your shop has the softest material. The premium one for sure. The ones that are labeled premium are the softer ones.
She gave up on Platy and guessed the theme.
Blueberry.
Now,
Orange,
Johnny, is this one of the snails that Dan's fish carries?
I already saw the answer, but I only saw it once.
Uh-huh. Yeah. Okay. So are we giving it to Lando?
Yeah, I would say.
So Laura and Lando, or did someone else?
No.
Oh, Johnny said it.
Where
so
did
Johnny.
you say it? Yeah.
Yeah,
Johnny.
Laura said MTS. That counts too. So okay. Johnny, Laura, Lando. Okay.
And
Johnny,
Rocky
do y'all
and
spell
Miles.
Malaysian trumpet snails?
Rocky and Miles, the theme is live bearers.
How much are Malaysian trumpet snails? Are they free? Will you pay me to for mine? I have a lot.
Will you sell them to Dan? Is Dan looking for Malaysian trumpet snails?
Johnny says Dan absolutely hates them and has nuked like 4 tanks of them, but they keep coming back. You're not getting rid of them.
Steven,
I have
Steven, I have a secret mission for you. Okay, ready? When you go there for the 4th of July, bring a little like cup full of them, and then like slowly start dropping them in tanks. Don't tell anyone. Super secret mission.
Okay, I'll do that secretly. I will secretly contaminate Dan's fish warehouse tanks. Shh. I won't tell anybody.
Secret.
Okay.
Super secret top mission.
Got it.
So who drew that snail?
Yeah, who drew that snail?
Jenna.
Yeah.
Yep. It's all neat. Her drawings are neat.
It's a nice
Foxy
word for bad.
Has the red-rimmed Melania trumpets. Okay. What's a Melania trumpet? Can't keep snails alive in my CO2 tank. Should I get MTS or do they eat plants? They don't eat plants. They just they stir up the substrate, and which is great until they multiply like crazy and they're freaking everywhere. You turn on your lights.
Press play while you talk.
Yeah. Well, we already got 3. We have Rachel.
Really quick. All you gotta do is see the shape.
And Steve.
All right.
And Steven drew this.
How do you know?
Because it's a sketchy ass tail.
Your sketchy ass tail. Rachel's in who? Rachel's in who?
Steve, the one who's on the screen.
No. I have a scoreboard on top of my StreamYard. Okay? I can't see nothing.
Unacceptable excuses. Get another screen.
What did apricots do to Zen?
Friggin'
everything.
apricots. Evergreen Psyche.
Doesn't like them
Psych.
seeds.
Welcome in. Assassin snails don't eat them. I don't know. I used to have a lot of assassin snails, and then they did their job and I guess kind of died off. My boy is missing the gonopodium. Poor fella.
Oh, did you not draw an anal fin?
I don't know.
A what fin, Jenna?
Anal.
I was waiting for Jenna.
I already said it once. Then it's gonna like get really upset at me.
Apricots and autocorrect have similar slight patterns.
Yeah, chat. Can you guys believe this? Zen uses swiping to text.
I actually think swiping to text is popular. I don't have the coordination.
No, it's
I never
for the
did take the
mentally
time to learn it.
unstable.
And also, Scotty doesn't want me to say like it's technically a medical term.
Yeah.
There's
Jenna, say something to make the chat faint.
what, like
What
just
are-
penis? That's a medical term.
Oh my.
Ooh. Ooh. She would just never say the C version of that word.
What, cock?
She said that, but like a different spelling, I bet.
The rooster.
Okay, let's see what doesn't have another meaning.
Who drew this one?
Steven before he went to bed and had 3 coffees.
I went to bed and then had 3 coffees? It's a weird thing for me to do.
Is it right? No way. This had to have been Jenna. You wouldn't eat it more than 3 coffees to do the scales like that.
There's not enough.
Oh, look at them lips. Jenna, I haven't been looking at the lips. Will you forgive me?
All right. Did we get it yet?
I see one person said it.
I see a scientific name.
Yeah, let me make sure.
Why does it only like no side fins? This fish looks sad.
Did you
just
forget
wiggles
the side
along.
fin?
What?
Maybe she forgot the side fin. Sometimes in the photo, the side fin isn't very visible, so it's easy to forget. Stop, Matt. Stop.
It's because Jenna said a bad word.
10 more memberships. Appreciate
So,
it, Matt, but stop. So who got it?
Big Steve and Scotty.
That's it.
Mm-hmm.
So the tequila goodie was not what it was.
Nope, that's a zoogeneticus tequila.
Oh,
yeah,
and
I knew that. You should have known that.
So who got the memberships? We have Rocky and Miles, Keith Hanshaw, Chris Ladd, Skipper's Aquariums, Chris Rissecker, First Class Fish, Stan Pittman, Travis Borders, Hip Hop Hillbilly, and Crystal C. It's interesting, these names. Like, of course, I recognize a lot of them, but then there are people like Chris Ladd, Chris Rissecker, that maybe do they lurk? Do they just watch the videos? Did they watch one video 3 years ago and have never been back? How does YouTube decide who gets a membership?
Next fish.
It's a mystery. Here we go. I will not read all 50 names, and do not do 50.
Is it the evil fish from Little Mermaid?
Oh, like one of Flotsam and Jetsam?
Flotsam and Jetsam. Yeah. Those are just eels.
Well, that's what this looks like. Except for it had to be all bright and colorful, so it's like a sunshine eel.
Terrible, terrible, non-specific answers.
Some people are giving
I know,
specific answers.
I know. Okay, I see 3 now. Johnny,
Okay.
Cat House, Rachel.
Yeah. So wrestling half-beak. And so whenever I was picking this theme, I was looking at a bingo square that said non-guppy live bearers. And people say stuff like Malaysian trumpet snails. And you probably do think about platies and mollies and goodeids and limias. But now if you need that square, you know that there are some live-bearing snails. You know that half-beaks are live bearers. Just top of mind things to help in the future.
Hey, we're teaching things on this stream. We're not supposed to do that.
Jenna's in teacher mode.
But I was 4th. That's worth half a point. Fraction points. Doesn't look like it's wrestling. Does it wrestle, or does it just sit there at the top of the water, like the water line? And Oinky would like to know, are there any specific difficulties with the care of half-beaks? Someone in chat might be able to answer
Like
that.
Johnny.
Yeah, Johnny.
Johnny.
You better be typing right now.
You better be typing a care guide in multiple parts because there's a character limit in the chat.
Yep, I expect a minimum of at least 3 full messages following this shortly.
Wait, Laura has them. She can answer. Let's see if she can beat Johnny.
Oh, she's bred them.
Yeah. Wow, Johnny.
They jump sometimes.
That is.
I had higher expectations for Johnny.
I didn't. Johnny is a man of very few words.
This is the care guide on the dance fish entry. They jump sometimes.
Johnny, you should make shorts. You should make YouTube shorts that are like 1.5 seconds long.
Oh, look, they need live foods and they're suitable for nano tanks.
Cool.
Other than that, they're as easy as guppies.
Guppies jump sometimes too.
So I should get like 6 of them?
Topless tank. Yeah. I don't know. Would a goldfish eat them? How big are they? Yeah. I don't know.
If they're suitable for nano tanks, they're probably no more than 2 inches.
YouTube very shorts. Yeah. Zan and Nancy said that. Everything.
Does Johnny jump?
Really.
Welcome in, aquatic moose.
Hey, moose. Berkeley says asshole fish. They don't seem like they are asshole fish.
It's because she doesn't like lids. So she doesn't like things that jump.
Everything jumps, really. Annette, you ever seen a snail jump?
No, but it'll exit the tank.
I see it release itself from the glass and take a glide down. Parasnailing. But they don't really jump
All right. Lando, next fish. Here it is. That's a
conefish.
Traffic conefish. Congratulations, Nathan Hovey. You said the secret word fry, but you get nothing because this is old. And definitely don't enter the hashtag again. That might need to be fixed just so people don't get confused.
Okay, like you guys, everyone, that's our stream. We'll be ending for the night. Good night. No giveaways, suckers.
Do we have a thing? Do we have do we have material goods?
Yes.
Merchandise.
So yellow.
It's beautiful.
That angelfish is fucked up.
Hold on.
No, don't do it. They get the idea.
Nathan says, I'd say floating plants are something you should definitely consider. Richard has them with floating guppy grass. Floating plants are a good quasi substitute for a lid. I would agree with that.
Lots and lots of duckweed.
And the suction cup is placed correctly. There you go.
There you go.
Ruin the illusion. That tank
It's
is not actually.
It is called a rare angel. That is what it says.
All you collectors, get ready. What's the hashtag gonna be?
Okay.
Does anyone need typo and giveaway hashtag? For their bingo square?
Okay, so hashtag will be supercalifragilisticexpialidocious.
I don't want to spell that.
I think if you just put angel, someone is bound to say angle. Hashtag rare angel.
True. Angels need to be medium rare. I don't know if I would eat it uncooked freshwater fish. That doesn't seem like a good idea at all. Good morning, Eakins. What's a good material to use to hang a green screen on the wall? Alligator clips, clothespins, tacks, command strips. There's a lot of stuff.
Yeah. Mine
3M hooks, yeah.
I have clamps. I have 2 green screens behind me because I needed it to be wide. And some are clamped to the top of this like curtain rod. And then one is clamped to.
Anyone else imagining Scotty trying to like hang up or put this up green screen up against this wall and him getting like half the wall to like right here? And he can't get any higher. No, just me? Okay.
What are you doing?
What?
What are you doing?
What do you mean, what am I doing? Trying to do a giveaway.
It got really quiet.
Oh, because I was wondering why OBS wasn't doing the thing that it was supposed to do. Why
Scotty has a stool, I bet. Did Scotty add that extra stool to his Amazon wish list? Because
for anyone who doesn't know, Scotty bought a house. He moved in, completely moved out of the other place. But now he's a lonely single man, and he has a lonely empty house now that needs to get filled up with things that he was not prepared for needing in a small, tiny little house.
So buy shit for Scotty is what you're saying?
If you want to.
Fish Frenzy. Welcome. Mark. Playing for boots.
Look. Yeah, people are playing for other people. That's very
bingo-y of you. And let's spell it right.
So who is going? Is Benjamin going live next so he can say Rasboras? And can he also answer a tank maid question, mention quarantine, mention how many people are watching, and live food cultures, which we've done like all of these things in this stream, by the way.
Say Rasbora, and then end it. That's all you got to do.
No.
Well, I mean, you can say Rasbora.
Say the 4 things I need.
No.
And don't say Rasbora.
You know what sounds like a great idea? Zenny staying up with me and doing a puzzle party.
Zen, Geek Boy went live today on a vehicle.
That is not a vehicle. It is not a vehicle. I do not accept it as a vehicle.
But he did it during quiz time.
Yeah, we both missed Geek going live because quiz. And oh my God, I almost won 6 freaking points. 6 points. Beta Aquatics, welcome. Cosmin, welcome.
Geek was not on a vehicle. Okay, well now Geek has to go do some like 9 p.m. unicycling.
What was he doing? If he was on the wheel, he was on a vehicle. My phone's going to learn how to fly.
A vehicle is something that you can get pulled over and like ticketed for.
I think you could get pulled over on a wheel. I
bet
think
you
if you
could.
just like cut in front of traffic on the wheel.
Oh yeah, next he's gonna be up there with the tricycle. What about some rollerblades?
You say the
that a
tricycle,
vehicle?
like, does he
You
have a
some,
tricycle?
Make me go roll on my Heelys. Am I on a vehicle? It's a wheel.
I don't know. Would
Now
roller
you can't
skates...
stretch it one way or another. It's a wheel. Yeah. A wheel's a wheel. So
wait,
either you're accepting Heelys. Coro is just like strolling down Portland in some Heelys.
Coro is on a bike. That is for sure solidly acceptable as a vehicle. That is his transportation to and from work.
So can someone who has like a small child like get on their child's tricycle and stream?
What about their stroller? Is a kid streaming from a stroller?
Hand their kid the phone in the stroller.
That is a high commitment to bingo. So I think it should be allowed. If somebody wants to stream from a stroller, that is a commitment to the game. Yeah.
A wagon? Let me go like leash Luna up.
So Shady says a vehicle has a motor, but I think a bicycle is fine.
No. I'm gonna hook Luna up to a sled. Is that
I can go and just change the bingo square to like streaming from a vehicle or bike, or I would make a long bingo square.
Streaming from a transportation device.
Okay, well, my feet transport me places.
Streaming from a wheel-based transportation device and or hover.
Jenna, you are streaming from a wheel-type vehicle right now. Scoot on back and scoot on up.
Oh, so am I.
Exactly.
Hey, we're streaming from vehicles right now. If anyone needs that.
I am not, because
if I lift my feet in the air, you can't see it, but my feet are now in the air, so I am completely supported by this mobile chair. Look, back and forth. There we go. I am mobile.
So are we still sticking with this bike as a vehicle? Because it has wheels.
Wait, am I remembering correctly? Did you say that you have like a couch that you use as a sled in the winter?
We put skis on it.
You have to.
So can you stream from that next winter?
It depends on the level of snow and service. Because normally you get pounded by snow.
Oh, I messed up, Zen. Thanks.
Yeah, we're used to it.
Yeah, you have 123 and 113. Thank you for keeping track, because that would have been an error forever. It should be right now. I had to pay your Myrtle dues. Everyone remember that scene from Eternal Sunshine of the Spotless Mind when Jim Carrey was driving a bed down the road? Does that qualify? That wasn't real.
Is you streaming from a waterbed considered?
The waterbed is not going.
It's in motion. A motion of the ocean.
It is.
Can I be on a surfboard and streaming?
Hovercraft.
What is this about?
I don't get pounded by anything. Thank you very much. So am I getting pounded by snow? Hovercraft. That's why I said we can future-proof the bingo square by including hovercraft as a vehicle. Roll your ass to the corner store, pick up another case of beer. A desk chair is not a vehicle. Well, to be fair, I am not going to drive either. So...
Is bringing out your walker and taking that with wheels?
I mean...
A Power Wheels, now that has to count.
Well, yeah, one that's motorized, but I'm talking about one that's got like the little tennis balls on two legs and the wheels on the other two. Wheels? Are there more wheels in the world or doors in the world?
Let me remind everyone that this is a zero stakes game. Bingo is.
Oh, Geek Boy said if you watch his stream on a cell phone, you can turn around with it and see all around the room.
Oh, it's a 360. That's cool.
Do you think Geek could do a puzzle while on his bike?
Do a puzzle. What?
Just like go around the table on his bike in a room.
Wow. Okay. 40 people have entered, and I'm not seeing any recent entries. So let me share my screen, share audio, make sure that's all good.
So if you do 360 and spin, do we get down and can we see his toes?
The wheel is perfect, says Benjamin. Oh, I heard myself.
Yeah, I gotta back up because I'm increasing the volume so that people can hear the music.
Hi, Jenna.
Oh, do we need to do some ASMR stuff? It's like the sound that our dog makes.
I told you slurping and licking and stuff is for dogs. Diamond Dart.
Okay. 41. Vinoski's entered the last second. Sharkfin is in there. Yeah, Sharkfin, you're there.
Can you do the sound of a sponge filter? I cannot.
What the hell is that?
A zipper.
Oh.
Do you not know what a zipper sounds like?
It was very bassy. Oh.
What other things do I have that make noises?
A crinkle wrapper. All right. We are torturing just as many people as we are arousing. So, oh, that was a bad sound. No.
Let's get some dry shampoo.
Really testing everyone's patience for this wheel. Okay. Spinny time.
Oink Master Supreme for
Oh, oinky. First off the wheel today.
SC Catahulas.
Cat house. I love this new thing where y'all replicate onomatopoeia.
Melissa. Only Oscars. Sharkfin Adventures.
Sharkfin.
Crowntail Half Moon.
It's a weird spin. Crowntail.
Camel Ian.
Definitely not chameleon.
Vinoksky. Cosmin.
Bootskats. Annette's background wings should flap when she talks.
You have an animation of the wings flapping.
Yeah, I'll send that and you figure out how to make that work.
I don't know how to make that work.
Just
Big
layer
cat.
that video on top.
Steven made me this video,
behind
so
you.
Steve video.
Mystery snail guardian.
How dare you talk about me?
How dare you respond?
How dare you?
Geek BOI.
I don't like that
BOI.
it cut. We are not one, we are many.
Scotty the fish freak.
Scotty.
Man, sucker, I bet you're not even awake anymore.
Evergreen Psyche.
Evergreen.
Where you live, Evergreen?
Brooklyn Bell.
Brooklyn.
I could have sworn that Shark Fin Adventures was already removed, but I guess not.
I'll see you in my dreams, Brooklyn.
Did I mess up?
Probably. Keep going.
Was that Brooklyn messaging you? Oh no.
Daniel Velez.
24 months. Not even in bed. Suck it. Daniel Velez.
Connecticut.
You know he's not working in the morning if he's not in bed yet.
Mountain Greenery.
Mountain Greenery.
You know, it's really scary when you ask
Nancy
someone where they live
BC.
and they tell you.
Well, I mean, they didn't give their address. There's a whole state.
Nancy
How you
B.
find anyone just based off a state.
Mark Sturlson.
Mark.
Stan Pittman.
Stan Pittman.
Linda Worth.
Linda Worth.
Beta Aquatics.
Beta Aquatics.
Benjamin Peters.
Benjamin Peters.
Empire of Dirt Aquatic.
I think that is Moose's fault for saying Jeff Kane is about to win an angel. Moose, you owe Jeff an angel.
Fish and Things with L.
Lando.
Shady Grady.
Shady Grady.
LJ's Shrimp.
LJ Shrimp.
Dee Dee's Fin Den.
Dee Dee.
Aquatic Moose.
And there goes Moose. So now you owe Jeff.
You
an
jinxed
angel.
yourself.
Big Steve's Glass Box.
Big Steve.
Fish Frenzy Addiction.
Fish Frenzy.
Elfish Tanks.
Elfish.
Bluefish.
Bluefish.
Nathan Hovey.
Nathan Hovey.
Johnny Dan's Fish.
Johnny.
He had just said that was close.
The Zen Ginger.
Zinger out on the car alarm.
Shark Fin Adventures.
Shark Fin apparently was on and off and now off again.
I don't know. I could have been misremembering.
Final four: Coro, Dennis, Darlene, and Matt.
Dennis Christensen.
Dennis.
Coro works.
He had
Why?
just said-
Why'd you do that, Coro? Why'd you do that? All right, Darlene or Matt?
Darlene's tanks.
Sorry, Darlene. Congrats, Matt.
This is the first time he's won.
Well, it helps if you go ahead and rig the wheel ahead of time.
You keep on popping cherries. Dee Dee, now his.
Eventually, everyone's going to stop.
Well, he's got to pay for shipping of the plushie now.
Shipping just gets more expensive. Thank you, Matt. All right, let me go over to the YouTube and welcome in our new members. Rocky and Miles, Keith Hanshaw. Wait, no, those are, hold on. Yeah, okay. I was like, well, I'm reading the same damn people. Okay, Aquatic Moose, Sharkfin Adventures, Minoski, Noel Brucker, Uncle Bubba, Matt M, Craig's Catfish Cave, Robbie Balfin, Monster Fish Gal, Mexicali Fish Keeper. Nice. Welcome to memberships. Alrighty. Well, Matt, you're gonna get yourself an angel coming your way.
Oh, look, Annette is talking while being on mute.
No, I'm not. Prove it.
You totally were.
She's given a bingo square.
Hmm? Yep. Okie dokie.
So sweet of me.
As we say in the
Artichoke?
corporate world, I'm giving you 8 minutes back.
Ugh.
Yeah. That's what they say.
Because
7
work.
minutes now. Yeah. 7 minutes. And Lillian. Hey, welcome, Lillian. You're late.
Sister.
All right. Well, thank you very much, everybody. And see you. Well, I'll see all of you tomorrow, right? Because you'll be on the Fishfam link stream entering the giveaway, right? Or at least just there to support, lurk, and listen and stuff. Okay.
Yeah.
Good night,
Bye.
everybody.
Good night.
Nighty night, night, night.